Hello, friends. Today I'm in a good mood because I'm reviewing a different book that's not trauma laden. This book is called The Wisdom of Sustainability Buddhist Economics for the 21st Century, and it is written by Sulak Sivaraksa, who is a Thai Buddhist monk. Not just a monk, basically an activist who advocates for actionable and acted upon Buddhist values, not just Buddhism that's just found at the temples and meditation, but basically not reenacting, acting in line with the thoughts and idea teachings of the Buddha, and that is this book, what it's about. Basically, lots of ideas about how to have a modern society that doesn't focus so much on capitalism and like infinite growth and such and limited resources and capitals and competitions, but more about the like sustainability and more community driven, more happiness driven, less policies that create suffering for the people who have not and such. And lots of good ideas in this book. And before I forget, yesterday I forgot to say my favorite portion of the book, so I'm just gonna get that over with. I made a bookmark, but basically, this book not only just has a bunch of ideas about the how the world can change, but it also proposes not it also teaches you a lot of the core Buddhist concepts that are basically meaningful for the section of the book. And for example, the Four Noble Truths is something that a lot of Buddhists use to problem solve their suffering, and the book uses that as well. And the Eight Noble Paths, and that's also suggested as a guideline for society in general. My favorite portion of the book is I'm gonna read this right now. It's on the chapter on security of social systems called Real Security. And the passage goes like this. When we are having difficulty seeing through the lens of interdependence, the Buddha suggests that we focus on the four immeasurables. Loving kindness, the wish for the happiness and well-being of all. Compassion, the wish for all to be free from suffering. Altruistic joy, in the good fortune of others, and equanimity, recognizing every being as equal. So why this portion is my favorite in the book is so much of capitalism and so much of modern money making and modern business is focused on measurable things. When I log onto my YouTube channel, the first thing I see is how many subscribers I have. And it shows me a little piece that goes, oh, your video that you just uploaded is like number something out of 10 based on the latest 10 uploads. So everything I do, and this isn't just limited to YouTube, it's about Instagram, it's for LinkedIn, it's for Facebook and everything else. Everywhere you go, there's like metrics and measurable things. But so much of business and running a business is believing that you actually have a lot of invisible things going on. So for example, when I make this video, I get how many people clicked and supposedly watched the video, but I don't know how many people found the video meaningful. I don't know how many people thought this video was crap. Because not everybody writes these things, not everybody reports these things, right? So if I extend this to my business, every time I write an email to my email list, how do I know when I'm doing a good job? I can't know because no one's gonna, like, I have around 200 something people in my email list. They're not all gonna email me back with like, Billy, this one was pretty cool. Billy, this one was pretty bad, right? So read rate is one thing, but there are lots of things that are immeasurable, and those are driven by belief. Because if I doubt every time I do something, if I doubt every immeasurable thing, I'm gonna have a really, really bad time, and I'm gonna suffer for basically no reason at all, no meaningful reason. The suffering doesn't mean no good, right? So that's why this portion was specifically meaningful for me. But in any case, I think if you are if you are going to start your own solo business, you're going to be a solo entrepreneur, or you're going to start an LLC and you're going to do a business, I think this book is a very good reference for you to keep in mind how to run a sustainable business. Because when you run a business, you're going to want to make money. And when you make money, you're going to see other people making more or less. And you are going to compare yourself to that metric. And obviously, you're going to want more. For what? Because of karma. The only reason you want more is because of the karma generated by capitalism. So it's good to have these kinds of Buddhist ideas in your back pocket as you face the capitalist world. Because then you will at least be a little bit more resilient to the toxicity of capitalism, just because you have other options to think of. And it's a short book. It's very digestible, and it's full of cool ideas to think about when it comes to imagining the next level society. Perhaps you have children and you are imagining a different kind of future for your children. This will be a good inspiration for that. So with that, I highly recommend, especially if you're an entrepreneur, The Wisdom of Sustainability by Sulak, Sivaraksa. Alright, that's it for this book review, and hopefully I will see you with the next book review soon. Goodbye.